Good morning. Today is Thanksgiving Day. I actually have to try to run to the store, whichever store might be open today, to pick up some nutritional yeast because this one that I bought yesterday from Publix had the seal broken. So that is a no-go. I actually will be using that to make a vegan mac and cheese. Something I've never made before. I've never had a vegan Thanksgiving, so I'll be taking you guys along and showing you guys everything that I will be making, how I will be seasoning it. So the hunt begins. Okay, so we're on our way to Fresh Market?
Sorry. Yes.
Fresh Market. It is thankfully open until 4 o'clock. It is 11:31 right now, so let's go.
Have arrived. Where are you, nutritional yeast? Active dry yeast?
No.
You know what I'm saying? Should it be somewhere nearby us? Wow, they have Madagascar pure vanilla bean paste.
The last one. Legit, the last one. No, I lied. There's like one more, so let me put it up front.
That's legitness.
So the mission was successful. I did find some nutritional yeast, and now we're just trying to look for a bottle of wine because we finished the one that we bought last night. Thank you. You too. This is what Thanksgiving is looking so far. I will be preparing this. I'm pretty sure that this is fairly bland, so I am gonna partner it up with some fresh thyme, some fresh rosemary, some nice roasted potatoes, some carrots, obviously some more garlic. This is gonna be for my vegan mac and cheese, and right now I'm working on some breakfast, which just consists of obviously some strawberries. I had chopped up some kiwis and some apples from yesterday, so I'll be throwing that in as well. And then I did already pre-make some chia seed pudding with some almond milk, a little bit of brown sugar, and cinnamon. And this is my breakfast for now. in this cup, I have some minced garlic, and I'll be adding in a few extra herbs and spices, and I'll be using that to create a base to put on top of the tofurkey. Now, I've never had the tofurkey before, so I don't know if it has a taste or good taste or not, but I am Puerto Rican, so everything I eat needs flavor. So in here, these are my veggies. I will be roasting them first before I add in my tofurkey. I added some carrots, potatoes, onions, some fresh thyme and rosemary, some kosher salt and pepper. Now I'm gonna take this and pop this into the oven. I have been preheating this. I know it doesn't have like any numbers, but I kind of learned that that's 350. So I'll see this bad boy in a few. I'm gonna set this aside. This tastes really good. Very simple, a lot simpler than what I'm used to. I'm very tempted to use some sazon to give it some coloring. I honestly don't know if it's vegan or not, so I think I'm gonna do some research and maybe add in a little bit of sazon. After doing some research, I decided not to go with sazon because I did find that it contains a lot of MSG and a lot of artificial dyes, which is something I do want to refrain from. But to kind of get those colors, gonna add in some paprika. Doesn't this look great? My dad would be proud. It does taste a little bit different, not gonna lie, but it does taste a lot healthier. It does taste really good. So in this, I had added some kosher salt, some cracked black pepper, some garlic, some minced onion to give it a little bit more flavor, being that I'm not using this. I grew up eating this in practically every single meal. So not having it this year is a little bit different. So I'm about to retire you. So I've been standing for about 30 minutes now and my back is literally yelling at me. That's kind of how things work when I have these conditions. Consistency is like non-existent in my world now. It's really hard to really do anything because my body gets so fatigued. It'll get so tight. And if I continue to push myself, I'll literally be out for the night. So I'm really trying to kind of take breaks here and there with still trying to make stuff. So I really have everything for the tofurkey already done. I have the potatoes and veggies roasting in the oven right now. I already made the base. Next, what I have to do is create the cheese base for the vegan mac and cheese. And also I will be making a vegan strawberry cheesecake. I have been soaking cashews overnight. Never made this before either, so we're gonna see how that turns out. In the meantime, I'm gonna go ahead and finish off my chia seed pudding parfait and try to give my body a little break because my body needs it bad. Jose went to the store really quick because we went to Fresh Market to buy a bottle of wine, and upon getting home I did some research on the wine to only find out that it's not vegan. So being vegan, or this whole experience, has really opened my eyes and really made me see that there's a lot of animal byproduct and things that I would honestly never have thought of. It's made me more aware of what's going into my body. More than not, I feel good. I feel good. I feel good about the decisions that I am making because this is a choice. I have 100% control of my decisions, just like everyone does. With me doing this whole vegan thing, you know, it's not to force it upon anyone. Just now my boyfriend, he's making a turkey. You know, it's not to say that I'm gonna force him to eat the tofurkey or anything like that. He actually is very willing to eat a lot of the stuff that I have been making. We tried the Beyond Meat. We've tried the Impossible Whopper, which was delicious. But next time, and this is where I messed up, I did not know. I don't eat at Burger King at all. And it's been, I want to say, over 8 years since I actually had. And I didn't know that they put mayo. So about 2/3 into the burger, I noticed that there was mayo. So that was my bad. But I'm learning. This is a learning process. I know that, you know, it's gonna take a while for me to completely nail this. And I'm okay with that. But I know that I'm making a conscious effort to refrain from eating meat, to refrain from eating animal byproducts. And I can honestly say I feel great. My stomach feels great. I can't necessarily say that my pain has been feeling any better, but it's one step in the right direction. And I love being able to share everything I'm learning with my boyfriend and even my dad. I love being able to share with anyone everything that I'm learning as a quote-unquote new vegan or whatnot. I can honestly say from here on out, I think I'll be keeping up with it. Just took this out of the oven. I only kept it in there for about 15 to 20 minutes just for the herbs and spices to infuse into the vegetable broth and olive oil. So my back is on fire, but I'm gonna start making the strawberry jam for the vegan cheesecake. And this I've actually made before several times, so this should be fairly quick. So I just realized I did not film any of the actual cheese sauce for the vegan mac and cheese. So in here I added some shallots, some carrots, some garlic that I also boiled with the bonza pasta. And this is how it came out. And I did add some nutritional yeast, some garlic powder, some onion powder, some salt, some pepper. And I'm pretty full because it tastes good. Hi baby girl. Hi Stella Pooh. Hi, come here. Hi, girl. Come. Hi, happy Thanksgiving. I'm so grateful for you too. So we got Jose's turkey, my tofurkey, vegan gravy that came with the tofurkey that I just, you know, spiced up because it was fairly bland. Some vegan baked mac and cheese that I had made. Some potato salad with beets, so that's why it's that pink color. And some vegan strawberry cheesecake. I am so excited to dig into this, well, really to all of this. And I am oh so grateful for what we've been able to make with our own two hands and being able to really sit back and think about all the goodness we've had this year and reflect from last year. I'm very grateful. This is something that we made last year and had little post notes right next to it that we can each write what we're thankful for. And it's been exactly 1 year later, so we're gonna open this up and see kind of like a reflection of just what we put last year and how much time has changed, how much things have evolved.
Ready to open it?
So in this box we also have a bunch of Polaroids, one of my dad and I.
And here we have one of my mother and Nicole.
Jose and his mom.
When I had hair, if you guys can see.
Boom. Jose's sister and his dad. All right, let's get reading.
All right, first one. So this is my mother's by looking at her handwriting. I'm thankful for my life. I'm thankful for my family. I'm thankful for my kids. I'm thankful for everything that I have. And lastly, I'm thankful for my granddaughter.
Okay. This one is definitely mine.
Wow, what a coincidence.
So I don't know if you guys could see that.
No smiley face there?
No.
Wow.
Thankful for my dogs.
This is my father's. It's weird I'm picking from my parents where I've been looking. I'm thankful for my family, my friends, the past, the present, and future. Okay. Sums it up in a nutshell. Pops.
What the heck?
You got another one of yours?
This is mine again. Mix these things up. Okay.
This is yours? Oh, you gotta read it. You picked it. No, you picked it. You gotta read it now.
Thankful for my health, regardless of what condition I've been in. Last year.
I picked mine. I'm thankful for all the obstacles God is putting me through and having the support from loved ones.
Another one of mine. I mean, I wrote a lot. So, thankful for my father.
I'm thankful for patience. This is yours. That's my sister's, right?
I think so. I'm thankful for my family, the puppies. I'm not sure what that is.
Oh, JP. Oh, so is my sister. They're not together anymore, guys. A lot to change in a year. And lastly, this is Nicole's. I'm thankful for new opportunities. Why do you cry?
A constant reminder that even though my health sucks most days, that it's something that I need to put as a priority. Even though I have pain all the time, I still need to remind myself and constantly remind myself that it could be worse. It's still something that I'm very grateful for. You know, I made this food. You know, it's a lot more than a lot of other people can say they can do. For that, I'll be forever grateful for, no matter how tough some days would be and how easy some others would be. It's just a constant reminder that no matter how tough things are, to always be grateful for my health. I'm very grateful for that. Being able to have Jose this entire year. It's been great. It's been bad too, but more than anything, it's been great. Just having that support system, mentally, physically, more times physically than mentally.
I'm very, very thankful for patience. Like, the patience that I have is on a whole nother level. Sometimes I think to myself, how can I have so much patience for a certain person or a group of people or even my loved one? And what I mean by that is Nicole dealing with the pain that she suffers and everything that's trapped inside her that a lot of people don't understand, because people don't live with the pain that she has and the conditions and her thoughts, and not just in a physical state but an emotional state. After a while, if you put yourself in a corner, how am I getting with this? I just don't know how to get my thoughts out. It's a lot.